Hey, cellist, cello guru Marcy Brown here. How's it going for you? I have a class in a few minutes, but I thought I would take a minute to read my subscriber email to you guys so that more of you can hear what I'm talking about. So here I wrote it up and I'm just going to be reading it for you. This is the email that I sent out this week. So I said, are you having fun on the cello? I'm having kind of a special week. Last week, I was watching a Nina Simone documentary on Netflix. I knew that my awesome bass teacher and good friend, Jimmy Garrett, had played shows with Nina. I was watching the special. There were clips of Nina singing at the piano. It must have been maybe 1968. And I was thinking, this is interesting. I wonder if Jimmy is in this documentary. My bass teacher, Jimmy Garrett. And then Nina started playing this clip of Nina singing Ain't Got No, I think it's called Ain't Got No Love. She was singing, ain't got this, ain't got that. But I was watching the bass player. There was a live audience and the bass player was right behind her. And when the bass player started playing, I thought, is that Jimmy? I thought, that's not Jimmy. Suddenly he started doing this little rock thing. I was like, that's Jimmy. I knew his body movement. So keep in mind, he was 30 years younger in this video, probably, than when I knew him in the 90s. So it was like, whoa, that's him, and I started thinking about him. It was weird because it was a shift because now I'm the age he was when I knew him. And in the video, he's the age I was when I knew him. It's so crazy, right? It's crazy. But I want to know about you. Are you feeling inspired to practice? This week was great for me on my cello because I got out Jimmy Garrett tunes. I'm all about Jimmy Garrett right now. I studied jazz. I studied bass with him. He wrote out all these amazing bass lines for me. Look, spring can really hang you up. Look at that writing. He never could spell my name. Look, M-A-R-C-I. That is not right, Jimmy. Look at how gorgeous his writing. And then there's people entering the waiting room for my coming class. And then, oh no, he didn't write his name on here. But anyway, isn't it beautiful? So I practiced a bunch. And I practiced a bunch of these charts that he wrote for me. They're so cool. They're just different things. See, he wrote bass lines, he wrote melodies, and I practiced them on cello and I practiced them on the bass. So I learned so much from him. He taught me to prioritize creativity. He helped me to get out of being stuck in classical music. And I've been playing like a madman. It's so fun. So I have had a attitude shift. No, I haven't. I did have an attitude shift. As a full-time classical musician, I used to feel like practicing was so hard and so heavy and I'd never get there. But in working with Jimmy Garrett, I realized that when you prioritize creativity as a step out of prioritizing perfection, which is what we prioritize in classical music, when you shift to chord chart reading, a different side of your brain activates. You start to want to be creative. It's not about perfection anymore. And these two polarities, I don't know what a polarity is, but I think these might be them. These two things are both really helpful. Once I worked on both of those, I went to improvisation for a while and didn't play classical music. When I got back to classical music, I was kick-ass player. Much better than I had ever been before because I studied all the tools for my improvisation and my chord chart reading that you need for classical music. I went off script. So I guess my attitude shift, according to my subscriber email, is that right now I'm running to my cello when I need a break instead of thinking about it so seriously. People give me lots of reasons for not practicing. One is, I don't have time. That's not true. You need to prioritize. You need to prioritize. I'm calling BS. Just prioritize. Get to it every day. Okay. I don't know where my notes went, but oh, here it is. If you prioritize, you're going to put it first and you'll have time every day. I promise you. If it's first on your list, or do what I've been doing and use your cello as a break from other tasks. You're going to always get some cello in because you always need breaks. Run to your cello when you're having a break instead of going to get some Oreos. It really does work. Run to your cello before you go out. Oh, I'm just going to practice for a few minutes. It really, really works. Don't wait for inspiration. That's a cop-out. Create the inspiration yourself by choosing the right thoughts. Wait, what? Yes. Choose the thought that's going to inspire you. Don't wait for inspiration. And see what kind of musical lines you can create this week. Come to some of my classes. I'm having a bunch of Celtic classes. I have one in a few minutes, but I just thought I'd sneak this subscriber email in for you guys. It's a wonderful thing to fill the environment with deep and resonating sounds. It's a perfect place and time for it. All alone at home, just you and your instrument, maybe a dog or a cat curled up across the room. We get to be musicians. We are the lucky ones, right? So I'm dedicating this week to Jimmy Garrett. There's a class in a few minutes and can't wait to teach that class. Everyone's coming in. I'm dedicating everything to Jimmy Garrett, my beautiful bass teacher. He's not with us anymore, but he's always with me here. I love him dearly. And all those bass lines that he wrote out for me, I am not taking them lightly. Jimmy Garrett, bass player for Motown, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Ella Fitzgerald, Willie Bobo. I can't even think of the names of all the Motown people, and Marvin Gaye, and just all the people. Jimmy Garrett, love you. Bye, guys. Oh, make sure you come into the free masterclass series, which is August 15th through the 19th, okay? You can find it on Cello Nation, okay? Also, thecelloguru.com. We've got Monterey Cello Congress coming up. What? That's right, October 6th and 7th. Okay, guys, bye.